Hey everybody, it's Dr. Adventure here. I am just getting ready to leave on my trip to go all the way up to Alaska. And so I'm going to be in a lot of remote areas along the way. And so one of the things I thought about is what kind of survival gear should I have? Note this is not the same as my regular camping gear. It is not also anything that I use for the car, which I'll put in a different video. But this is specific, for example, if I were out in the middle of nowhere and got into some kind of trouble and it would be a day or two before I could get the help. And so I thought, okay, well, the first thing I need is something that's going to keep me safe, but should be lightweight enough so that if I think I have to move locations, I can. So I have the usual first aid kit here, and of course, some Neosporin. And then, of course, in case I get attacked by something like a bear or a cougar or Rambo, I have Bleed Stop, which I don't know what this is, but it looks like I can pour it into a cut and it'll like help seal it up, which is really awesome. So let's hope nothing happens, but at least if something does, I'll have that. In addition to things like medical, I should think about things like shelter. So I actually got myself, I don't know if you can see this, an emergency poncho and an emergency blanket, so I'll be stylish and look like a space alien while I'm waiting for help. And then in order to keep myself sanitary, because who wants to smell in the wild, you'll get dude wipes, which apparently are just these individually wrapped, which I think are something like a baby wipe, but, well, they're for dudes and I'm a dude, so I'll take it. And then finally, I'm going to need something to purify water and get food. Now, I have plenty of food in the van that'll help me out in case there's a problem, but purifying water is a different story. So I brought myself this little purifier. It can purify up to 100,000 gallons of water, which is a really huge amount. And it has a couple of different ways. It looks like it's really cool. There's a couple of different ways you can set it up. So you can set it up just like a straw or on a bottle, or you can set it up to go in the end of like a hydration pack. So it has a lot of different ways it can be used. And then finally, if I have to get shelter, I brought myself a little survival tent, which is really easy to put up, but is also reflective. And then finally, I need things for like, let's say I need a fire. I got myself a small commando saw and a set of fire start cubes. And so what this does is gives me a couple of different ways to handle. I have food, water, first aid, and shelter, all in a really easy way to set it up. And notice all this easily fits into the day pack here. And so that way, if I need to move, I can. Finally, once I'm out, if there's a problem, I'm definitely going to need to signal for help. So I got myself a 4-function whistle that has a compass on it, and a magnifier glass so I could actually see things a little more easily and get places. And then a signaling mirror as well, which I'll be able to use in the van for other purposes. And so this gives me a way, hopefully, with each of these products, so that if I were out in the wild and I decided I needed to move because I thought I knew where I was going, I wasn't sure what was going on, but I needed to get to some help, I could do it pretty easily and put everything into this simple day pack to use. So nice, lightweight, something to think about. If you're interested in any of these items, I'll put links to them underneath this video so you can check them out for yourself. Thanks.